Welcome to RC Cars or Russ. I just had this car out for the first time. Yeah, it's going all right. I'll do a little recording in a minute. So basically, I think there was 25% fuel, nitro fuel in here. I've gone to 20%. Also, I took it out. I've leaned it. I've richened the low-speed needle. There's a lot of smoke. I noticed with these engines, it does have a lot of smoke anyway. My KE21R had a lot of smoke, and it's through the mid-range. So like, it builds up with smoke once it stays still, and then once it's burnt all that smoke, once it's burnt all that oil off, it's kind of like it sort of calms down. Now I know back in the day we used to tune engines so you get a light drift or smoke going down, but I noticed with these engines you can't really do that. You kind of really have to tune the engine to the sound of it, and then learning the sounds of when it's lean and when it's not lean, when it's rich, and then the smoke will come down slightly. But at the moment I haven't got to that point. At the moment I've taken it for a few runs. I've just done a tank of 20%. This is the second tank now, and I've only got about this much fuel left before I go home. What I don't like about this car at the moment is when you go off in mid-range, it sounds like the engine's lean. When you're driving, it sounds nice, it sounds normal, but when you actually take off, it sounds like the engine's lean. But the screw on the back here, where can you see it? So you've got the low speed needle screw there. It's actually flush. It's actually flush with the carburetor. So I've put it near enough flush. It was a little bit leaned out, and I've richened it slightly. I think the person that had it before was trying to lean it out like the old school engines, or like a proper high spec engine, and you can't do that with these. These have to have a lot of oil in them. That's my experience anyway. I could be wrong, could be talking rubbish, but it's just what I experienced. So I'm just going to go and start it up again. I'm going to just play with the high speed needle and just see where we get with that. I want to get to the stage where it goes really nice, and then I'll muck about with the low speed needle. But the low speed needle is stock. Now, watch this. See that? Just sounds bitty to me. So, see? See that? That doesn't sound good to me. When it's flat out, it sounds so much better. But see, when it's idle, fine. So let's lean this out a little, quarter of a turn. You could just feel where you can just feel where I've leaned it out now. It's just picking up as it goes past the mid-range, see? See, it's just picking up now as I've leaned it out. See what I mean? Big change, big change. See? Big change. Big change, see? Turn it out a little bit more. See, that top end seems nice. Seems nice now. Seems nice. Yo, I think I can hear it. Oh, that gotta go a bit quicker. Oh, it seems like, okay, let's put it back. Put it back like that. That sounds better. Yeah, that sounds a bit better now. that noise. That's what I don't like. That's why you pay like £300 for an engine, because where I had an OS Max before and I broke it in, it was spotless. You could tell each time you made an adjustment. With these, I mean, I could be just rubbish at tuning. You could just hear it bogging down and then picking up. Where's my gun? Yeah. So that's 182. That's because I've leaned it out a little bit. So, you know, I could be just rubbish at tuning. Ugh. Could be just rubbish at tuning these ones. It's going to take me a few goes to sort of get used to this engine. It takes me about three outings probably. I don't know, when you're going flat out it seems really good. I'm kind of happy with it, but that kind of mid-range smoke, I don't know whether I should lean that out a little bit more, but it just seems tiny little bit, doesn't like. I'm going to do it a tiny little bit, and this is my last bit of fuel. This is when I'm going to have a bit of fun, because I'm not going to do any adjustments. Oh, it feels horrible now. Doesn't seem. Seems like to me it needs to be leaned out at the top end. Right, okay, let me just. Okay, let's see. Should we do that again? Let me just lean it out a little bit more. I think I'm going to put it back where it is. And then lean it out here slightly. Seems a bit better now. Seems better. Even though it's smoky, but it just seems better. Oh! I don't think I should have done that. See? That was more speed. That's it, out of fuel. Is it too much smoke for this? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and click on the bell. And there's more videos to come. I'll see you on the bench. Right, welcome to RC Cars R Us, back at the bench from the local park. Just a few checks I've got to do now I've checked the car over. I've got a lot of play here, a lot of play there, got a little bit of play here as well, a little bit of play there as well. And I noticed with this one, that shaft pin is sticking out. Can you see it? Right there. So the other side, it's indoors. It's inside, and that one's sticking out. So I've got to take this shaft out and have a look. And the drive cups, man, like the drive cups, all the drive cups are all got like dents in them. So the drive cup here have got dents in them. This one's all right. This one's knackered. So I don't know, there's hardly any diff oil in there. Do you know what I mean? Look how loose that is. I've ordered some drive cups for the back and front because they've got big dents in them, you can see there. But I need to find out what people do. This is really loose, and I had this with my Hyper. It was very, very loose. Look at that. So it's really good on tarmac, but I don't know what it's like on gravel. I'm not really. I know with gravel, it's you kind of want a bit more stiffer, don't you? So I don't know about the Crayshio setup, so I'm going to have a look at the manual quickly and see what diff oil you put in these, and may upgrade it. I may even leave the centre diff actually, because it feels kind of nice. But yeah, it's not doing anything. Look, feels very, very loose. But the thing is, I might drive it like that on a track. There's no point changing it unless I feel exactly what it's doing, unless it's completely wrong, because I'm sure that the person before didn't even touch this car. Well, I mean, I touch it, I mean broke it in and maybe the shocks, but definitely didn't do anything with the diff. So yeah, also I've got set the so I'm going to look at that. So I might drive it on the track as it is, then do the diffs, and then I can understand the difference it feels. That's what I'm thinking. I've got to do the fail safe. I've got to write that down because that's important. And that's about it. I'm going to look about that engine. I'm not too sure on that engine sound. So what I'm going to do, I may do this off camera because it's a little bit boring. If I do it on camera, it'll just be about these being loose and what I've done to sort of take the slack out, and this pin at this side. So I'm going to read the manual and have a look. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, probably when I take this out on the track, to be honest, as it is, when I've done the little repairs. Laters.